Breaking news, Nigerians. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared a state of emergency in Rivers. Guys, this is madness. Ever since Fubara assumed that office as the governor of Rivers State, Fubara has never known peace ever since he assumed office. Look at what's happening in Rivers State. Now, we saw what happened recently. An oil pipeline was set ablaze today. And just today, Tinubu called a state of emergency on Rivers. Tinubu addressed, the issues going on in Rivers State in a nationwide broadcast and declared a state of emergency. Finally, Tinubu and Wike, they've achieved what they really wanted. Right from time, we knew that Tinubu has always, supported Nyesom Wike in his doings in Rivers. He has always supported him, even the Supreme Court judgment and everything. Wike has the support of Tinubu. Tinubu was always there backing him. Now, Tinubu don't come out amid the hashtag Tinubu is a terrible president challenge, where Nigerian youths have been calling out to the president, talking about the ills of this administration, expressing their frustration. Tinubu don't finally confirm, say yes, he's a very terrible president. Because tell me why Tinubu will be declaring Rivers a state of emergency, but other states in the north are experiencing daily terrorist attacks. They are experiencing daily herdsmen attacks, daily herdsmen-led Christian massacres. So many ills, so many vices going on in some northern states. But when it comes to Rivers, Tinubu declared a state of emergency. So what is really happening in Rivers that Tinubu, that warranted Tinubu to declare this state of emergency? My country people, things have gotten out of hand. Now, a military personnel will oversee the affairs of Rivers State. Yes, my country people. Many persons may say, well, the declaration of Rivers State, the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State is a step in the right direction. Tinubu is trying to, make sure he quells the tension in the state. Guys, wahala dey o. Serious wahala dey. That means Governor Fubara will be suspended as the governor of Rivers State. And this is coming as the Martin Emeweli-led Rivers lawmakers served an official notice of misconduct to Governor Fubara. This happened yesterday. They served an official notice of misconduct to Governor Fubara. And today, Tinubu is declaring a state of emergency. And them serving that notice of misconduct to Governor Fubara was a first step in their impeachment proceeding plot against Governor Fubara. It was the first step. So Tinubu has finally, he has done it. He and Wike, they don't finally do wetin dey their mind. Gang. Today, we witnessed an explosion that rocked a section of the Trans-Niger pipeline in Bado community in Guna local government area of Rivers State. And this explosion occurred late Monday night near the Bado Boni Road under construction. We saw what happened. The atmosphere was filled with thick black smoke, with raging fire spreading fast into the mangrove from the video that emerged early Tuesday morning. And we all know that this TNP is a federal transport line that supplies oil to the Boni export terminal in Rivers State. And we all know how this explosion will affect crude oil supply, which will in turn affect President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It will affect our economy. But now look at what's happening. Look at what's happening in Rivers State, my country people. Everywhere don't scatter. I think it's high time Rivers people need to come out and do something about this. The House of Assembly, they've done their part. Now, Governor Fubara is on his own. Governor Fubara is on his own. Guys, when will this endless political turmoil in Rivers end? My heart goes out to Rivers people. I pray for Rivers people. I really hope that this thing does not turn into something else. Seriously. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Do you really think this is a best decision? Do you really think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took the right decision by declaring a state of emergency in Rivers?
In the circumstances, having soberly reflected on and evaluated the political situation in Rivers State, and the governor and deputy governor of Rivers State having failed to make a request to me as president to issue this proclamation as required by Section 305, Paragraph 5 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, it has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, 18th March, year 2025, and I so do. By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Similai Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Eboket Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state and the interests of the good people of Rivers State. For the avoidance of doubt, this declaration does not affect the judicial arm of Rivers State, which shall continue to function in accordance with their constitutional mandate. The administrator will not make any new laws. He will, however, be free to formulate regulations and may be found necessary to do his job, but such regulations will need to be considered and approved by the Federal Executive Council and promoted by the President for the state. This declaration has been published in the Federal Gazette, a copy of which has been forwarded to the National Assembly in accordance with the Constitution. It is my fervent hope that this inevitable intervention will help to restore peace and order in Rivers State by awakening all the contenders to the constitutional imperatives, binding on all political players in the Rivers State in particular and Nigeria as a whole.